Off top, TSU basketball great Anthony Mason.
Funny story. So I wasn't there when Anthony Mason was there. I don't think I've ever told this story on in public. Outer Limits, a club called the Outer Limits here. Anthony Mason comes in. I was emceeing there, doing something. I think it was on a radio broadcast. Let's say this was 2002. Anthony Mason comes in. I knew who he was, but I didn't really say anything. We just walked to the bar together. Literally, he was at the bar. I walked up to the bar. I looked over him. I said, "What's up?" Literally didn't say anything. I just did the head nod. He gave me the head nod. I was like, and I could see he was still looking at me. I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "What's up? What? Oh, you want a drink? Okay, let me get a drink." So at the time, I was drinking these what they call a Washington apple. There was Crown and apple pucker and cranberry juice. Mm-hmm. Mind you, we hadn't said a word to each other. I was like, give him. All right, we got it. So he picked up, we both throw it back. Mm-hmm. I was, he want another one. So we throw up. Now, mind you, I was every bit of, let's say, 165 pounds. So with Anthony Mason, got to be 330, maybe. I don't know, three.
Big boy.
Next thing you know, probably 5 shots in. We got a little crowd around us now at this point. And literally, we are throwing, I'm talking about yam. And so probably by number 6, I think I threw mine back and slammed the thing on the table. And he did the same thing, and both of us just walked in 2 separate directions. Mind you, didn't say anything to each other the whole time. Never said anything to each other.
Just what's up and on for a challenge.
And went to drinking. Now,
that's crazy.
Fast forward to about 20 minutes later, I walked outside, tripped over a thing, and fell face forward into the concrete. So, needless to say,
Anthony Mason won.
Oh, he won. Rest in peace, brother. That is my look. Neither one of us walked straight. That night.
Oh, but man, that's a funny story. I appreciate it.
I saw him one other time after that. We laughed about it. Again, I had never met him before that. He remembered that night. We laughed a lot about it. He was a cool dude, man. He was a cool dude. Like that was my Anthony Mason story. And I hated when I heard that he passed, man. But that was my funny Anthony Mason story. I never told it in public before.
That's a great story. I appreciate having the exclusive on Revisit Your Dreams podcast season 3. I appreciate that.